Welcome back to another video. Just so I'm transparent with this, I thought this was, to begin with, I thought this was a project that was real. I will go into why I believe this is a scam based on comparisons, objectivity, people's subjectivity as well, and previous big red flags, and very, quite frankly, cheeky behavior. If you want to get into a real project and actually earn money, you can go on Sanctum and you can go and register using my link in the description, and you can farm an airdrop, which is free money. The reasons why, I should have wrote a list down. I'll be back. I'm going to write a list. So the reasons why I believe that this is a scam. Oh yeah, before I begin with that. So I did, like I said, like I touched on, I thought that this was a project that was real. I then posted a video about it. I said, oh, this is a centralized exchange on the blockchain, which is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous when you think about it. And then I got a text from Mr. Binance Stuff, and he said, I have reason to believe this is a scam. And I was like, oh, you think it's a scam? Oh God, it's a scam. So then I thought to myself, okay, I'll have a look at it myself. I put my scam hat on, you know, and dug around, and yeah, I've come to the conclusion that this is 100% going to be a scam. And man, like I'm going to go through some things that's going to probably wake you up a bit. If you are, you know, a SolCex maxi, you really want to look at this from an objective point of view and not just based on the fact that you're a holder. So the biggest red flag you can see on this homepage right now, we're going to go for a number of things. And this is really early in the morning that I'm doing this. I woke up, right, and I saw on Telegram, I'll go into it. It fueled my fire to make this video. It really did. So we'll go into that. So the biggest red flag on this centralized exchange homepage, what do you think it is? Take a look. And what do you think would be the biggest red flag? And I'll give you a clue. It's not this guy. Take a moment to have a look at what you might think it might be. Have you figured it out? Well, I'll tell you. It's this thing up here. Buy now. So you can go on Radium and buy their token right now. Whereas, where's the sign-up page? Where's the pre-form? Where's the introduction to, if I click here, find out more about when and where or what the F they are. So the biggest red flag is for a centralized exchange to have a big button at the top right saying buy now. Did you see a centralized exchange such as Binance, such as crypto.com, such as even MEXC, even gate.io, even, you get the point. Have you ever seen, before even a launch, that they say go and buy their bloody token? Name three, name one, tell me one. You won't be able to. Alright, what's next? Alright, next is their demo. If I can generate an ad which has an AI showing Larry Fink or showing Michael Saylor telling me to send me their Bitcoin so they can get rich and not send me anything back on YouTube ads, if people can do that, then people can do this, right? So, but you can edit the HTML, you can change the name, I think you can even change colors in some points. But the point is, you can edit this yourself in the background. You can edit everything here. So that's why I don't think that's real. Trade on the go, no. Looking back, outrageous, ridiculous, arbitrary targets, bonkers numbers. I think what's making people believe that this is real is the fact that it's unbelievable. As ironic as that is, as ironic as that sounds, but when you're doing a centralized exchange on Solana, a decentralized network, you need to verify your identity, fund your account, start trading. But verifying your identity, why would I need to verify my identity if I'm just sending funds to an exchange? If you want me to send funds on Solana to a Solana exchange, why do you need my money? Sorry, not my money. Why do you need my identity? Where's that going? What's the purpose of a decentralized exchange hosting a centralized exchange with my identity? Also, we're going to go into I'm going to touch on a red flag, and that is, I asked the question in their Telegram group, which I'm no longer a part of because they banned me. I'm so sad about that. My day was ruined. But I asked the question. I said, and the question was this. I said, why do we need to verify identity, but you don't? Instant banned. And the thing is, I get called, that's you get instantly said that's FUD. And I don't know, man. Like, how is me asking you a question FUD? Is that what it comes down to these days? That these so-called investors are such pussies that they think me asking a question is FUD. A question they should actually be asking themselves. And the reason they say FUD is because they have that FUD in their mind, because I asked that legitimate question of, why don't you dogs? Why don't you verify your identity, Dev? Mr. Dev? So they say, oh, soft FUD. FUD, ban him. Ban him now. And I'm just like, you know that question was legit, and you know you're now thinking the same thing. But I'm going to just protect my project, my investment. It's for reasons like that. They ban you for asking a question about a normal question. If I went into a Telegram group of Binance or MEXC, I'm using two wide examples there. One is a very reputable, established, centralized exchange being Binance, the biggest exchange in the world, and one being MEXC, that is considered your lower tier and shady centralized exchange, right? So two ends of the spectrum. If I go into either one of those Telegram groups or Discord or whatever means I would go into to ask that question, they both would give me a legitimate answer, because they're not going to hide it. They have no reason to hide it or ban me. That's the point. They will not ban me for asking that question. Neither of them would. Because why would they want to ban a question about an exchange, a legitimate question, a customer question, a potential customer question? Next, we are going to go and look at the dates they've given. They're going to be launching this exchange on 20th to the 30th of May. So from 5 days from now, we should expect this exchange to launch or not. And this is a pre-warning for anyone who's in this token right now, anyone that's in this project, because they are doing that. You need, I would say that they are going to rug pull the token, the liquidity, their bags between that date. I would get out before the 20th if I was you, because I don't know, because if you go on the token, these are the holders, and there are some big holders here. I mean, if this price, this is the SolCex chart right now, or 3%, sorry, based on some of these holders here, see I'm on holders here, then you're gonna see a bit of a drop. Anyway, that's not the point of what I'm trying to say here. The point is that you don't know, you really do not know how dodgy these people can be. And we're going to go into that a bit further after as well. This is going to be a long video. It's going to be a quite comprehensive scam video. So next up, we've got, so the next thing is the public information Telegram. What? Wow. What does that say? So while recording this, I found another red flag. No, that's not a red flag. That's a typo. But come on, you had one job. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So in the footer here, in the footer of any business whatsoever, you would have information such as this. This is what you have. This is a website called Binance.com. You have company information about us, inquiries, careers, press, You have a support center, 24/7 support fees, the rules, legal stuff, compliance, and you have products, and you have this little thingy down here as well. Let's stick to the same comparisons. Right, let's go to the bottom. What do we see? Apart from this ad, another ad, another ad, another ad. This is what we see. We see about us, privacy policies, we see services, we see support, we see contact, we see all their socials, and we see referral, we see learn, we see reporting abnormal funds, we see their blog, we see more things than this, right? Oh, but Quality Crypto, they've not launched yet. Well, you would think where if you're going to launch a centralized exchange such as this in the scale and the size of an exchange, you would think that you would put down more information than go follow our Twitter. So the next thing is their Twitter, right? So I've had to go incognito here to look at their exchange. Oh, sorry, I've had to go incognito here to look at the page because they banned me here as well. Yes. They like that. That's their fetish, is banning people. So if you go on the SolCex exchange and you tag them or you reply to a post and you have a question or a concern, a not FUD communicative response asking a question about something to do with the exchange, just a warning, you will be banned instantly. So my question, right, was, so they posted a tweet saying, we are going to have a VIP for our holders. If you hold us, was it like 400,000 SolCex tokens, you will be instantly a VIP. And I was just like, what? So you're still shilling your token and not explaining anything about the exchange? Why would you do that? What people who want to invest into this, VCs, hedge funds, actual legitimate things, why would they help you shill just a token? They want to see, and this is actually advice for them if they watch this, if you want people to buy your token and increase the liquidity in it, you want to show something about the exchange. You don't want to keep saying we're going to offer this, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be at Dubai, we're going to be this, that and the other. You've shown nothing. You've shown no substance of what this exchange actually is, apart from a edited demo and some hired goon from Fiverr speaking about the SolCex exchange, which he doesn't even say Solana correctly. It's not even in his accent. He just says it wrong because he's probably not even in crypto. All the AI that you used is terrible. So they ban you on Twitter, and let's look at their recent posts, because this, what we're going to go over, frustrated the hell out of me, which infuriated me to make this video, because I wasn't going to do a video on the fact they were a scam, because Binance stuff covered it very well. But I thought, okay, I need to do something. I need to say something, right? So yesterday, this is their tweet yesterday, and this is a red flag, because this is a warning for people who don't know about this sort of stuff. So in the DeFi world, there are other things apart from buying shitcoins like this, right? There are other things called like yield farming sort of projects. This might not be, you might not be used to it, but most of my audience is. So there are projects that were in the past that did this same sort of thing. Okay. Now, there was a project called Stable Fund and a project called QOP. Both of these, one in particular, Stable Fund, they went to Dubai and they hired people to stand at a booth, people that were not part of the project. We had no idea who the hell they were taking pictures of. People who were there to show up to the event to see Stable Fund, this project. These were some paid people to speak at the event. They weren't people from marketing from the project or the owners or anything like that. It was just some paid person just to stand there and talk about Stable Fund, just to show that it's a legit project, and it turned out to be a complete multi-million, I think it was $65 million scam along those lines. Second, QOP, project number 2. They went to, I think, some place in Europe, and then they went to London as well in the UK. They went to the Olympia Crypto Exchange Expo as well. They rug pulled the projects 2 weeks later or so. It was not long after. So that's one. The red flag here is that you just pay just to be at these expos, okay? So that's a big red flag. They have nothing to show about this centralized exchange. So this could easily be a date that they rug as well. And I think to yourself, oh yeah, they paid for this. How did they pay for it then? If it's a scam, if they've got these partnerships helping them out, they can afford it, right? Well, they've got the liquidity now to dump their tokens to pay for things because the price has gone up, because they filled their bags. You filled their bags for them, and they probably bought in. And these guys are probably holders number one probably. Look at it that way, anyway. So next, okay, this is what infuriated the hell out of me, and it's so cheeky. It's just, I'm gonna go over it in a bit more detail. Where is it? Try not to laugh at this as well. Alright, this is so cheeky, the way they're doing this. Yep. Alright, you see these listings, right? These are all the popular things at the moment, especially SolChat, just saying. Check this shit out. This has to be the worst ad I think I've ever seen in New York. This is horrendous. What were you thinking? Look at it. It's disgusting. What the hell is that? Why does it look so Why does it look so shit? Oh, it's gross. I mean, you need a magnifying glass to see whatever the fuck this is to begin with. I mean, you really need a magnifying glass. If I'm there, yeah, you need to walk up to this van and read this. You need to walk up to this. Oh, this is horrible. You need to walk up to there and read it. I can't just glance over it while I'm walking by. No, I need to go physically up to this van and read every word. Like, this is terrible. Man. One final point. You see these listings? Do you see these listings? Oh, one thing before I continue that. Final point before the final point. Oh, I can't go further down. Oh well. So they partnered with, apparently, Gotbit. I can't see it because I'm not logged in because I'm blocked. They partnered with Gotbit, and they are known for partnering with projects, and the project sends them, in terms of payment or a thank you, like a chunk of the tokens. I think that might be one of the requirements from Gotbit, is to send them some tokens, a portion of tokens, percentage, whatever their payments are. And they are known for dumping the tokens, right? They are known for that. It's a known thing in crypto that Gotbit dumps on you. When they promote the project, they dump the token, and therefore the investors get wrecked. That's just the most backwards way of marketing I think you could possibly do, because you're trying to, well, for this project, is to try and increase the price of the token. So why dump on it? That's a massive red flag. The people that they've actually partnered with. All right, the grand finale on this. This is the number one reason why this is a scam. This is the number one reason, and it is this. So, right, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of SolChat. Not SolCex, no. SolChat. A project. An actual thing a service you can use. It exists. It launched. It's here. And I still get notifications on Telegram from their SolCex portal. And they said this: upcoming listing, we are thrilled to announce that SolChat coin will be listed on SolCex exchange soon. And I was like, oh my god. Not only do I believe quite firmly that this is a scam, this SolCex, our SolChat in on it as well. And then I went to Telegram and I went on the SolChat. I'm not going to go open it for privacy reasons. I'm not going to open what happened, but or show names of people. I don't want that. But I'll just say this, and this is no joke at all. This is what really infuriates me about this, and that's why I'm making this video. SolCex, had the nerve to post this without SolChat's consent, without them knowing that they're going to be listing them. So this is a free listing. SolChat had no idea that they were going to be listing them or announcing this. You could call this person in the Telegram group of SolChat the main person. I would say he's the main person. Yeah, he completely shut down what this tweet was about. He annihilated it. He destroyed them. He said, we have never agreed to anything. We don't do anything with this company, this project. We don't. Like, he then said, which really put the nail in the coffin, he will only believe this project exists when they launch. And I was like, oh my god, this guy is wonderful. Thank you so much, being the main person in that chat, to say that about this, because that just really confirms everything in so many people's minds right now. Is like that they've not even launched. This is what we've been talking about for about a week now, is that they haven't even launched. They've shown nothing. And then of course I emphasized my opinion and my points, and I backed up his points as well. I agree and all that stuff. Absolutely. And of course, if the main guys in SolChat are saying this is not real, this is not true, this is very shady, then what do you think the other tokens are doing, such as GME, and they're tagging in GME, and they're tagging NoHat, and they're tagging all these other projects as well, all these other tokens? What do you think they're saying in their Telegram group? And one of the biggest things as well is that Tolly from Solana, Anatoly, he has not even done one retweet, one reply to them, doesn't follow them. I mean, and he follows all these projects that show stuff like SolChat. He follows SolChat. He replies to SolChat. He replies to the marketing guy in SolChat, Raheem. He replies to him quite frequently. SolChat even went to Solana Crossroads over the weekend, met up with potential partners coming up. Raheem did that all over Twitter. Whilst Raheem was doing that, enjoying himself at Solana Crossroads and networking, SolCex were just trying to shield their coin even more. Buy now. Where does this take me? Radium. Okay. Takes you to Radium. So that's my overview of why I believe SolCex is a scam, right? Again, if you want to get into a legitimate project, so I suggest what you do is you sell your tokens right now, immediately, and just put it into USDT, USDC, or Solana, or a project that you believe, another project that's good, that's real, that's got some legs on it that can stand, right? Again, if you want to farm airdrops, then this might be a solution for you. I'll leave links into the description. You can farm airdrops. You got to do a few tasks. I do a video on it as well. Check out the video in the channel. I'll leave a link to that as well. It explains this. But yeah, if you're just a quick way to get airdrops for their future airdrop. All right. So that's the video. That's my sort of overview of why I believe that it's a scam and you should get out of this pretty quickly whilst the price is doing okay. I mean, right now it's doing fine. So I would get out now. I really would. That's my take. Take it for what you will. Go and do your thing in the comments if you believe this is real, but I think you need to understand that this is not. Alright, let me know what you think. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.